Alright, let me go to this combo list real fast. What the fuck? These combos hard as hell! Man, hell, I'm just trying to do the ultra anyway. I'm just gonna go to the ultra. They tripping. Alright, here go the ultra right here. XXAABBYY. Throw the controller 2 times?
Alright, Green Beans, welcome back to another episode of Usuls Fighting Game Class. Today I really wanted to explain something that's pretty necessary and not really self-explanatory, and it's movement and inputs. So you can see that when I press back, you see that the back motion in the top left with the inputs is going off. When I press forward, you know we're going forward. When I press down, I'm crouched. But if you press back and down at the same time, you're pressing something called down back, which would be blocking low attack. So if the opponent was doing something like this, or a sweep, these are called sweeps. And if you are in a standing block holding back, this will block mids and overheads. And an overhead, you cannot block while you are holding down back, or you are holding down, it will hit you and you can be comboed. Now next, I really want to go into the command list on characters. You know, fucking a million characters are on here. You're like, holy fucking shit, let me just look at Ryu. And this is where it gets confusing for a lot of people. You know, they see these motions and they go, what the fuck is that? They see a Z, is it an alphabet, or is this a fighting game? Now, the best way to understand these and how I really understood these was I really wanted to get the motions down. I mean, you can see in the top left that I have these motions. Okay, I'm not a Street Fighter main. I love this game a lot. Like a lot. I think this is probably my favorite Street Fighter. This is one of the first ones I ever played. I played this on the 3DS. Yes, that's how I basically got into fighting games, was playing on the 3DS Street Fighter 4. When you could press a fucking button and it would be Ultra. You could basically win whenever online. The explanation of inputs. You know, you can move around, you see all the buttons moving, but you only are seeing directional inputs. You're not seeing light punch, or medium punch, or heavy punch, or 3 punches, or light kick, medium kick, and heavy kick. And now these change as well if you are going into crouch. You can see this is crouching light, crouching medium, crouching sweep, or crouching heavy. And the same thing goes for punches as well. Crouching light, crouching medium, crouching heavy. Now I really want to break down to it. You might see the colors and you might be, well, what the fuck does that mean? Blue is always going to be light in Street Fighters. You can see I am pressing square on my controller, and that is light punch. I will then press triangle, which is medium punch, and you can see that you can't spam it as much. It has a lot more startup time, at least with the frames for this move to come out. And it is not the slowest. This is the second slowest. Next and final will be heavy punch, which you can see takes the longest to come out and also has the most recovery frames, but I will get into that. Next, you have light kicks. You can see very fast, very spammable. Almost doesn't look fucking real. And we have medium kicks, which is yellow. Very fast, but not that fast. And then we have heavy kicks, which is red, and you can see that these take a while. You can't really spam these, and you can probably see with your own eyes. You'll get better when you understand it, but you can see that more than likely if this move is blocked, or if I miss this move, I'm pretty negative. So I want to teach you guys the 3 most common moves on Ryu, or the Shoto character type. We have Hadouken, which is quarter circle with any punch, which would be light, medium, heavy. We have Shoryuken, which is a Z, which is forward, down, back, forward, any of the punches. Remember, light, medium, heavy. And for Tatsu, it's quarter circle back with any of the kicks. And you can do this in air as well. So first of all, I want to start with Hadouken. So you can see that I'm pressing back. I press down, forward, square. But you want to do it fast. You don't want to do it like down, forward, square, because nothing's going to come out. If you think like that, look, not going to come out. But it came out right there because I know how to do the input. But what I really want to explain is you kind of have to do these fast, and you can hear how it sounds when I'm doing it slow like this. You know, it sounds like I'm going bang, bang, bang. What you want is, and you could probably hear the difference in the sound. It sounds consistent. In my opinion, it sounds like a piano. Like, it's like someone that's never played the piano and someone that has at least tried to play the piano. It sounds much different. And you know, every time you do it, and you can hear that I'm doing it pretty fast because I have the input down like the back of my hand with this. And again, like I said, you can do it with any of the punches, and you can probably see how slow that one is, how that one speeds up, and then if you do it with the heavy, it's even faster. So now you're probably getting the idea, oh, so heavy might be the most negative, but it's the most impactful, most damaging, or most fast. And this applies to all characters, but it is different for each character and each move. So most of the time, you'd be wanting to pepper the enemy with just your Hadoukens, keeping them at range, And let's say, you know, you want to throw a bit of a faster one to mix the enemy up. You know, you've just been throwing light Hadoukens the entire game. You know, you're throwing them out. But let's say he doesn't know, and you throw a fast one. Really wouldn't know what to do there. You know, it can mix people up. Next, we're going to go with Shoryuken. This is one of the hardest. This took me the absolute longest to get consistent at. I struggled with this for, I'm not fucking joking when I say this, about 2 years. I could not hit a consistent Shoryuken. I could never understand the Z until I watched a Mike Ross and Gutex video. Yes, the GOATs of all time. Excellent Adventures, please come back. We miss you both. We miss you. But here's the best tip I can give for Shoryuken. So you go, how the fuck am I supposed to make a Z on directional buttons? There's only forward, back, down, and jump. So you can see that I can hit it pretty consistent, and it doesn't matter which one I use, and you can see that using the short Shoryuken, a lot lower than the medium Shoryuken, but, and again, like I said, light, medium, and heavy are 3 different variations of the same move. So if I do it with heavy punch, you can see that Ryu goes the highest on heavy punch, lowest on light punch, second highest on medium punch, and absolute highest on his heavy punch. Now to land this, and you'd be like, damn dude, you're hitting these back to back to back. I'm looking like a Street Fighter 4 scrub right now, you know, I'm fucking doing DPs no matter what. Best way to land these, I will explain to you guys right now. And you don't have to hold forward to do them. It just helped me learn them. What you're gonna do, is, since it's a Z, is you're gonna hold forward, then you're going to press down on your stick, and then in that motion of you pressing down, you're going to press forward in whatever punch you want. And remember, it's light, medium, heavy. So you're going to press one of those for sure. You can sense it is a punch move. So we're going to do it quick here. Forward, down, forward, punch. Forward, down, forward, punch. Forward, down, forward, punch. So here we go. Forward, down, forward, punch. Forward, down, forward, punch. And you can see on the left side of the screen, you can see that my inputs, it's almost making a Z. It doesn't show it how the Street Fighter like menu shows it, but remember, forward, down, forward, punch. And on that last forward, you are inputting your punch. So you're going to forward, down, forward, punch. And that was with the light. Forward, down, forward, punch. That was with the medium. And now we'll do it with the heavy. Forward, down, forward, punch. And there you can see how that works. Now the next move will be our first move that we're doing with kicks. You know, we have light kick, medium kick, heavy kick, or sweep for heavy kick. So the next move we're going to work on is Tatsu's, which is the same motion as Hadouken, but instead of quarter circle forward, we're going to be doing quarter circle backwards with kicks this time. So we have light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. And remember, our quarter circle motion is what led us to learning the Hadouken. Now let's put that into quarter circle back with kicks. And there's a Tatsu. And I'll do it one more time. Tatsu with light, Tatsu with medium, and you can see the distance that I'm traveling, and Tatsu with heavy. So now, you guys understand that Tatsus work with kicks, and it's a quarter circle back. You can also do it in air, as I had said. You can use it as a mix-up or going in, or a cross-up. And crossing up someone is when you are coming in like this. Let's say you're on this side, but instead of the attack hitting from the front, like this, I'm hitting Ken in the face with my fucking elbow, the attack would be hitting from the other side like that. And now to block that, that's not an overhead or anything, it is just a cross up for mid. And you see, it's pretty hard to hit that timing sometimes. But there it is, that's a cross up again. And remember, Shoryuken was forward, down, forward, punch. There's my light one. That's my medium. And that's my heavy. And for Tatsu, remember, it was quarter circle back, but instead of with punches, it was with kicks. So we have light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. And here we go. Quarter circle back, light kick. Quarter circle back, medium kick. And quarter circle back, heavy kick. And those are the 3 moves that are most common with Ryu. And I am playing Ultra Street Fighter 4, so things do change a little bit, but not really. In 6, he's basically got the same moves with a couple new things. Next, what I want to talk about is Ultras. Or Supers, whatever you want to call them. In this game, it's Ultras, because this is Ultra Street Fighter 4. They added that to this game. The best way to describe these in other games are level 1 Supers, level 2 Supers, and level 3 Supers, which are called Critical Arts in other games. Even in Street Fighter 6, it's called that. I'm just playing on an older version. Also, Street Fighter 6 is like 90 gigabytes, and I don't have that space in my PC. Kind of busy with school. But you see these, you go, okay. So it's basically Hadouken, but no punches yet. It's quarter circle forward, and 3 punches. And you might go, do I really have to press light, medium, and heavy at the same time? Do I have to do this? Do I really have to do that just to get it out? There's also, I'm 90 million% sure this is also on controllers too. I am using a fight box or a hit box, which could be quote unquote cheating. But to explain it, there is inputs on controllers, which is a 3 button input for 1 button. It's all your punches, and the same thing goes with kicks. It's a 1 button input with 3 different kicks coming out at the same time. So we know that Hadouken is quarter circle forward with a punch. And we saw that the Ultra was quarter circle forward, 3 punches. So here we go. Quarter circle forward, 3 punches. And there's the Metsu Hadouken. And I'll do that one more time. So quarter circle forward. And if you see Ryu do like this little crouch animation, you know that you're on the right path. And not just pressing down. We don't need Ryu teabagging. This isn't fucking Halo 3. Alright, we're not doing that shit. And you see it's only down, so you can't just get the fucking super out if you do that, even if you mash. And don't become a masher. I used to be a masher. I still am, but I'm working on it. It's quarter circle forward, 3 punches. And we'll go one more time for you guys. Quarter circle forward, 3 punches. And remember, you want to hear that sound, that krung, 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 krung. It damn near sounds like a phone fucking ringing. That's what I love about the sticks. They sound so nice when you actually get the motions correct. And remember, one last time for you guys, quarter circle forward, 3 punches. And that's your Metsu Hadouken. And the next very important part of this game, which I need to talk about, and not just this game in general, but fighting games in general, is throwing. And that is done by pressing light punch and light kick at the exact same time, which would be X and A. And okay, you can see with throws that when you walk up and you press light punch and light kick at the exact same time, you get this. You throw them. But you got to get pretty close for this. Is really just nail pressing these 2 buttons. It can be a bit difficult. I did not struggle with this, but pressing these at the same time can be a bit awkward for new players. And you might be, well, is this the only throw that you can do? Can you not throw them backwards? Well, smart person that's been listening, yes you can. So what you want to do is while you are pressing your light punch and light kick for this throw to come out, and Ryu's fucking screaming like an anime protagonist in a slice of life, you're going to press back. Back throws. There is the back throw. Right there. So you walk up, and you do it on the same input that you are doing this. So you can hold back if you really want to while you're doing this. It doesn't matter. There's a back throw. And let's say, he's putting you in the corner, and you get a throw off. You wouldn't want to just do this here. You wouldn't just want to throw him forward. Once you're in the corner in fighting games, it's basically GG's. If you ain't got good defense, if you don't got good tech, what are you going to do here? So what you would want to do, if the opponent allows you, let's say he's being cocky and just walking up in your face, you're going to grab and hold back while you're grabbing. And throw them into the corner, so now they have to deal with your mix-up. Maybe they don't have good defense in the corner and they basically fold. Well, GG's, you just basically got a win condition right there. So let's do that again. holding back while we throw, back throw, not holding back while we throw, just a normal throw, and holding back while we throw again. There's a back. Well, green beans, it seems that time has ended once again. I want to thank you guys for tuning into this episode. I know it's a bit longer than the last one, but I feel like this is a part of fighting games that takes a lot longer to explain and to just understand. I really thank you guys for tuning in, and remember, your homework assignment this week is to play fighting games, or at least look into them. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and God bless you guys, and please be nice to one another out there.